Ladies and fellas, you're now breaking bread on the Outstanding Members Show.
Peace and love, family. Outstanding Members presents the Breaking Bread podcast. This is episode number 1.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
I mean, we got so much to talk about, but before we get to that, let me go ahead and introduce myself. I am your host, your boy D. Cooke.
Yes, sir.
National speaker.
What?
Former radio host, Darryl Cooke Live. Group facilitator with gun violence. We can go on and on, but we're going to talk about that later. And my brother right here,
Wait
man.
a minute. This is Luke G right here.
Yes, sir.
But wait a minute. I'm sorry.
For sure.
I got to intervene on this right here.
Yes, sir. We on the podcast now.
First of all, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. This guy right here is an amazing man. I've been knowing this guy 45 years. I said 45 mother effing years. You hear me?
45.
It's been kindergarten.
Yeah.
Kindergarten. Brother by another mother. For real.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Kindergarten. Let me tell you something. We come from 2 different walks in life.
Yeah.
One hat to the east, one hat to the west.
Yeah. Real talk.
I don't know if y'all know what that means.
Yeah, real talk.
But I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all looking at a real guy right here, because this is one of the only moles that live and born and raised in Jeffrey Manor that can walk to this day.
He started the podcast.
To this day.
Not because I'm tough or nothing, no, right, man? Just because I just got love for all of us. I just seen the vision for us. Even though I was on something else, it was always love. That's why me and you clicked up.
That's right. I mean, y'all don't understand, like, our neighborhood, we come from one of the worst neighborhoods in the city of Chicago, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
Living in poverty.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
And dealing with what we had to deal with, because either you rolled or you got rolled on.
That's a
fact.
fact.
Ain't no question about it.
Yep.
And our neighborhood was just, we was just different cliques before we actually got on the map. But once we got on the map, man, you know we was Larry or nothing.
Man, bro, listen. Y'all was over there going insane in the membrane. Before Cypress Hill dropped. Y'all was insane in the membrane, bro. I got so many memories, man, about growing up in Jeffrey Manor, bro.
Man, give me one.
Oh, man. Let me see, man. Okay, the game room. Let me go to the game room,
95th and Jeffrey, y'all.
Man, I just remember, bro, like, when school was over, when we got out of school, I don't care what school you went to, Burnham, Llewellyn, or whatever. After school, if you ain't calling up Piggy, like 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
We on our way to the game room. We on business,
in the
bro.
Game room.
We on business, right? Like this Miss Pac-Man, like, we know who got the high score. We on business,
man,
bro.
Centipede Gallagher.
Man, listen.
Stop playing.
We in there going to get 25 pink cookies.
Man.
We in there. Let me get a bag of them hot stuff.
What? Let me get the 25 fish to go with the pink cookies. Because we put the fish in between the cookies.
Come on,
you know what I'm talking about? Stop playing.
Yeah, so let me tell you. One day I was at the game room.
Right.
I'm in the game room chilling. I'm on the game, man. Big folks come to that bad boy. They swole. They deep. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Oh,
they
my
deep.
God.
They deep. I promise you, bro, man. And they on that.
Yeah. All day, every day.
Man, look here, man. I just remember. You remember Big Delaware?
Yeah. Big Dale. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Big Dale. Oh my God. Don't get hit by that ball on the football field. You never make
look here, bro. Hey. They were sizing me up and I was like, damn, this it. This is it. I done took 1 too many trips to the game room by myself. This is it. My auntie ain't working this day. Jake ain't there.
Oh my God. No man's land. It's over, right? One way in, one way out.
Man,
it's over with.
My man Delaware came in that bad boy, man. Man, he came over there and started talking to me, chopped it up, but he knew them too.
Uh-huh.
Man, they was like, man, that's your boy? He was like, yeah, this is my little guy right here, man. Matter of fact, he about to spend with me.
Right.
Hey, I walked out right behind him. Let us slide up out.
You left the game and everything.
Please let us slide up out of here. That was almost the end right there, right? Hey, when I went home, that's what made me start becoming the critical thinker. I said, I got to think this out. You just can't be
right.
moving around willy-nilly like that.
No,
you know what I'm saying, right?
No.
And that's one of the memories, bro. Like them moments right there. Like how I'm talking about, it would have been critical, right?
Yeah.
But life-changing kind of like aha moments for you. Like, stop it, little bro. Stop it. You don't, like, my first choice wasn't to be like, I'm on this shit outside in the street. I always wanted something else, and you know why. We're gonna get to that too when we start breaking down our history, right? But I told myself when I went to the crib, I was like, if you can't be bowed in a situation like that and just start going ham, don't slide out there, man. The streets ain't for everybody,
it ain't for everybody,
the
man.
sidewalk cool.
It ain't for everybody. That's
the sidewalk
right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So look here, bro. You gave me a lot of love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all know I feel the same way about this guy right here, man. This guy right here is crazy that, and when everybody see this, bro, when Chicago see this, especially the hood, man, that know both of us, bro, they ain't gonna do nothing but laugh and smile because they know that we was walking two opposite roads at one particular time. Because as much as I'm telling you, like, man, I was like trying to move away, bro was like 100, I'm talking about 1,000 knee deep in it, bro.
Man.
Knee deep in it, and I know that about you, man. Yourself, your family, man, and your brothers, man. I'm talking about, we gonna get into it, y'all.
Yeah,
I promise you, right?
Definitely.
But this man right here, to be sitting right here, I just need you to know that the brains behind what we doing right now, you know, and I'm sitting next to a 100% solid man, you know, and that's why I can give him this right here, because iron sharpens iron.
Yes, sir.
When you look at this show and when you look at the history of it, because we definitely making history right now, right?
Yes, sir.
I just need y'all to know that this man is the brains behind this, and this ain't nothing new for him. This ain't his first project.
Man, thanks, bro.
Man, come on, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Come on, man. You didn't put your work in. You didn't put a lot of dudes in around here. And they gonna find out who this man is. They gonna find out who you are, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Got movies, music, producer. The man helped me out with my career. He good going on the computer. Anything they got to do with being technical, this man get it. So I just wanted to give you your flowers right now, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. We talking about childhood memories, right?
Yeah. Give me one.
We talking about childhood memories, right? We gang banging on 95th. I'll never forget this, man. We talking about childhood memories, man. Look, we in the game room about 10 deep. Right across the street from the game room is McDonald's, y'all. So McDonald's is on the corner. So when the 100th Street bus or the 95th Street bus let people off, they normally go straight to McDonald's. Cause all the women work at McDonald's. That's where you go catch them spot at, right? Alright? And then we lure them in the game room, and then that's when we got them. You know what I'm saying? But I never forget this one particular time. I mean, I done game banged on 95th 1,000 times. It was 3 stones. It was 3 stones that came to the McDonald's. And they had smacking them. Folks and them seen them, looked at them, and I'm going to tell y'all, I don't really be putting people's names out there, but we had some guys that's just going to go. Anyway, it was one of them, a basketball player. He had to be about 6'4". So, you know, everybody was on him. Everybody was on him. Man, what's up with your hat, bro? You know where you at? Right. Man, my man's the man, hey, they don't want no smoke. One of them got tough. And it was one particular one, he was 2 steps back. He kept looking around. I thought he had a pistol on him, right? But nah, this guy was ready to run. This guy was ready. I'm finna shake the land. I don't know what I'm finna do. So, hey, that man looking around like, man, look, hey, take that hat off, bro. He like, all we gotta do is take our hat off. One guy like, I ain't taking my hat off. Boop, bop, boop, 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 boop. The big tall dude, boop, bop, old boy, he froze. Now, when I looked in this man's eye, you know, at this particular time, I seen fear. And I didn't feel like I had to be a gangster at that time. Because he was scared. Folks them already mopping his buddy in them. You know, we putting in work for the hood. That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? But it was something that came over me at the time that said, leave this man alone. Yeah. Leave this man alone. Something told me to leave that man alone. Now check this out. Everything going on, man. I walked up to him. He like, man, I'm just with them. I ain't really a brother like that. I'm with them. They gang bang. I don't gang bang. You know, he was kind of a little pretty dude. You know, we call them preppies back in the days, right? So I'm like, man, I said, you know what, man? Buddies and them all beat up folks. Hey, he good. He ain't no stone. How you know? I don't know this nigga. He ain't no stone. If he was about that life, he gonna claim that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't beat no bitches up. We don't get no stripes for beating no punks up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. This nigga cool, man. Come take your motherfucking hat off, man. He took his hat off just like that and go about your motherfucking business, nigga. Don't come back around here. You know what I'm saying? Got his guys up left. Man, I swear. About a month later. About 1 month later.
Where you was at?
On 87th at McDonald's. I'm on 87th Street at that McDonald's with my dumb ass in the car with a bitch, banging in the car. Guess who walked in the motherfucking McDonald's with about 15 of the moles?
I already know.
Oh, Charlie Wally. Oh boy, I gave a pass to. Charlie Wally. I'm in that motherfucker. They like, man, this nigga look like he folks.
Man.
Belt buckle smacking to the right. He look like one of the gangsters. He look like one of the folks. You know what I'm saying? I got Cadillac belt buckle smacking to the right. I look like, I'm looking like, okay, thing in the car. I just gotta make it to the car. That's all I'm thinking to myself. I gotta make it to the car, but one of you bitches gonna die today. That's my man. Y'all gonna, hey, it's finna go down in here. My man said, wait a minute. Don't I know you, nigga? Man, my man walked up to me. My man took my hat off my head. Folded my hat just like this, y'all. Look. Handed me my shit. Oh, check this out. Was I tough then? Or was I smart? Was I tough then or was I smart? Was I gangster then? I'm a gangster. Gangster. The G ain't gonna leave. But I'm a smart gangster. Let me tell y'all what I did. That man put my hand in my hand. That man said, you know what? Don't let me see you back around here no more, nigga. He said, don't let me see you back around here no more. I said, it's like that. He said, it's like that. He said, we even now.
You see how that yin and that yang?
I said, wait a minute. I got to get in my car. I got to pull off with my chick. And I got to go back to the hood to tell the guys this story. Yeah. They like, what? Yeah. Now, the two guys that got beat up, they wasn't in the crowd. This man... I don't know what they was on.
They probably would have went in.
It was over there. But them guys wasn't in the crowd. But when I tell y'all, that lesson that I'm telling y'all right now is about intuition. Yeah. Okay? And you got to be a person that can read signs, and you got to be a person that knows intuition. The day that I seen that man, I didn't read he was a threat. I read he was afraid. I read he was a coward. And something told me, leave him alone, because it was on me. If all I had to do was kick it off and he was mopped, laid, stretched out, everybody else already getting whooped. But my intuition told me. And see, God don't like ugly. I'm going to tell you that. Because guess what? If y'all notice, I'm telling y'all the story about that day. I didn't get my hands dirty that day. All the guys did. I didn't put my hand and feet on nobody that day. You understand what I'm saying? And I was the peacemaker that day. You understand what I'm saying? But then I started to think different from that point when my ass got saved that day. I started to think different about this whole gangbanging thing and started to make sure, okay, we repping the hood on one situation, but when we just out here bogus, we was just starting shit. We catch a motherfucker, you come through our neighborhood, we beating your ass. That's what we was known
just
from.
Walking around the way.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And it wasn't no favoritism because we was Jeffrey Manor gangsters before we was anything, so we was whooping up folks in them too. We got problems with everybody in the city. If you wasn't from the manor, it was just the manor, y'all. Y'all gotta understand before we got plugged. It was just the manor. We was JMG or nothing. So we wasn't about nothing but the manor. We rock together, we roll together, and that's all we know. So at that point, I started to think, like my man said, critical thinking. Y'all got to learn how to critical think in these situations. And I could have been a bully, but I'm not a bully. That ain't what I do. You know, we putting in work, we doing. That's one thing. But something told me about that man right there. Don't do nothing. Years later, bump into the same guy. I ain't gonna say no names. Got a tailor shop on 87th Street. Partners with him with the tailor shop on 87th Street. I ain't gotta say no names. Guess what? Cool as a motherfucking fan. Bumped into him in the family den on Stony Island. Had drinks and chopped it up years later as grown as me. And all we can do is talk about that day and that time. And guess what? Guess what? To this day, nothing but respect for each other. And we grown men. And it's like that. It's like that. That was one of my crazy childhood moments in Jeffrey Manor.
Yeah.
The next moment was...
Yeah, you just snapped though. No, you just snapped. I feel like I played with my little story. You just came with a lesson and everything. No, that was critical though, right there.
For real.
You made me think it too.
You got to know what you're doing, and you got to know how to do it. You know, not to say, it's not about being a demon all the time. It's not about being a lion all the time. Sometimes you got to be a fox. And I don't know why my spirit and why my intuition told me at this point in time, let this man go, because I didn't read he was a gangbanger and I didn't read he was a threat. And you just don't beat up on anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm gonna say something else too, bro. Like, you know how big I am, like, on energy. You know what I'm saying? You move the same way. Like, energy is a big deal. Like, when I walk into a room, you walk into a room, you know what I'm saying? Brothers walk into a room, like, you can feel, you know what I'm saying, if it's positive or if it's leaning like negative. Or if everybody's depressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, well, everybody looking like that.
Right.
Man, y'all look like somebody died or something. Or, you can feel it, right? So energy, like, is a big, big deal, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, with everything. You always been a person who had great energy. So I think that, like, in those situations, I think the reason why I got a blessing, why somebody from the neighborhood, somebody like Delaware, slide in right in a moment like that, is because of my good spirits and intentions. I don't think the Creator gonna let nothing happen to me like that right there, right? And so your blessings come back around like that, bro. Because I had an aha moment like that too in the complex, bro. You really just made me think about it. I don't know how much time we got, man. Listen, bro. Hey, because we got a couple of things I want to get to today, but I need to say this because I need you to know that I just understood what you just said. Right. Bro, we in the complex, bro. Like, saying for everybody that don't know 95th, like
that's the new buildings, y'all.
Right.
That's the new buildings,
Jeffrey, bro, from Jeffrey Manor.
Yes.
I'm right across.
Girl Park. Bang, bang, bang.
I'm right across. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Van Vlissinger. We call it Van Vlan. But back in the days, we used to have a spot right there. It was called Funtown. Oh, man. Commercial and everything.
95th and Stony was our baby.
Stony
Great America.
Avenue, Funtown.
And that's where it went down there.
Yup. And everybody from the Manor. That's how we became cool. We went to school together at Burnham, but everybody would come to Funtown. Yeah. So I would see everybody there. So when they tore that down, that was devastating. You know what I'm saying? It like shook up the dynamics.
I mean, not to cut you off. We had Funtown. Yeah. We had gaming rooms. Think about it. We had bowling alleys. We had the skating rink.
That was like
we had Eastside Wheels. We had everything in our neighborhood to where we didn't even have to leave out the neighborhood. Everybody was coming to our neighborhood. Yeah. I just thought about that. We had everything. We had 4 or 5 parks in one neighborhood.
That's what made our upbringing so rich.
Oh, yes.
It's a whole, like, amusement park right there in the hood.
Yes.
We got a game room. We know who owned the game room.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, man? Like, it was family oriented.
Yes, it was.
I remember being little. That was my first hustle. Yes. Sitting on that windshield right there, Aldi's, man, carrying bags.
Listen to this man. Like, he said sitting on the windshield, man. It's a spot in Aldi's where you can sit in the window.
Come on, man.
You dig me?
Come on,
ma'am, you need help. You need help carrying your bags.
And they would say yes.
Man.
If you was on your business,
25 cents.
They go in that little corn person get it.
25 cents, baby. And we carrying them bags to the car. You dig? Because it was gates. So the buckets didn't go outside the gates. The bags had to get carried. Ain't no pushing your bucket to your car. We ain't had them days. Everything was gated. You ain't leaving out the gates. You got right here to right here. That's it.
And so that's what we had. That was rich. We could go make some money. Then we would shoot over to the game room. Or if we was playing strikeout, we can go buy a rubber cemented ball from the sports store. Yeah. Right there on 95th. Ace Hardware.
We
had everything we needed.
Yeah. We had to leave out the hood for nothing.
And we had a little mystery little prairie back there. We can go back there, boy, and just...
It's over with.
Yeah, just get your adventure on.
Hey, it's over with.
I built a raft back there.
I built one too.
Man.
I built one too. We got snakes.
Hey, don't you know them little things like them... They wasn't like trees, but they got like the little cotton things at the end, right?
I know what you're talking about.
I took like 10 of those together and put it at the back of the raft. I sailed out in the water, pushed the stick off in the water, right? Put them together and set it on fire. That little fire was burning on that bad boy. I'm in the water.
Yeah. Hey, boy. Hey. This is real deal right here. We talking real stuff right here.
Yeah.
What about the phrase, man? What about the tracks?
Oh, man.
We ain't gonna go finish
right behind the house. Right behind the house. Hey.
So many moments.
Hold on before we get to the piggyback.
Right.
Let me get to this real quick. Before we do that, right? But bro, I remember sitting in the complex, man. I remember sitting in the complex, bro. And this guy, I believe he was coming to see Big Sis, Big Nikki. Right? And so we in the complex, I'm out there with the guys. It's me, Stacy out there. Stacy out there. Who else? Frog, Ronnie, A10. We out there.
Man.
My man come through, he broke off, you know what I'm saying? Slightly to the right. He come through, you know what I'm saying? Right. But it's all good.
Right.
We ain't tripping.
Right.
But somebody say, hey man, that's just crazy how motherfuckers just come through here and just do what they want to do all the time, right? Hey man, we gonna shut that shit down right there. Let's slide on buddy right there and put that in check. Now they all like, man, yeah, let's slide on them. My soul though, I'm knowing this ain't right, bro. You know what I'm saying, right? My man ain't did nothing to us. He coming over here looking for a female. He ain't said nothing to nobody, right? So we walking. He walking out the complex. We following him now. We on 95th now. I'm outside the complex. I was like, okay, that's a security threat right there. We outside the complex now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we moving. He crossed the street. And I want to say Stacy was the first one to go across the street, right? Stacy. Yep, they all came. Kicked it off. They went across the street. And I think Stacy might have been the first one to bust.
Nah.
They whooped my man right there, right? You hear me say they whooped him. My soul wouldn't let me do it, but oh, bless their heart, always. These my guys too. My soul, I let them know right there too. I was like, man, I don't think that was the right type of energy we want coming back to the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to be attending those type of funerals on some BS like that. Why nobody even fucking with us? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
Listen. After that happened, we go to McDonald's, we go grab something, we shoot back to the complex. We in the complex, we chilling. It's like 3 hours later. It's me, Ronnie, we sitting on Danielle's steps. You remember that? We sitting on her steps. You know, they got the back entry closed off now for the complex.
Yeah.
But remember both of them?
It was open. It was wide open.
Yeah,
we coming in there.
Hey.
He said, yeah, boy.
Look.
Yes.
Look.
Yes.
Across from where Tippy lived. The house right there on the corner before you come in. A van pull up right there. A van. We talking, I'm looking, but we still shorties. I ain't tripping. We around here. It's people back there on the basketball court. We outside.
Right.
Man, I swear like about 20 of them must have jumped out that van, bro. It came through that complex, bro. I'm talking about with everything. You know, they got some everything. You know what I'm saying? Knives, chains, pistols, everything.
It's on.
Thumpers, they got thumpers, they got everything,
It's
bro.
on.
They get up on the steps so quick. I wasn't about to run anyway, right? But they get up on the steps so quick, it wasn't even no time to get nothing together. It's just me and Ronnie, right?
Right.
I turned around. I ain't saying he ran. He went in the kitchen to go grab a knife. He did.
Okay.
He came back to the door, right?
Right.
But in the time it took him to go get this mother and come back.
He made it.
Look, you understand me? By the time it took him to go get it, he for sure cleaned it.
Right.
By the time he got back, they had already came up the steps, bro. I see my man that they whooped. I'm looking at him like you said. That's what made me think of this. When you said it was a scenario with you and dude first and then you seen him again.
Right.
Another dude walked up the steps. He was in front of him. He wasn't with dude. Dude was by himself the first time. He in my chest like this. He said, "Is this him?" My man said, "Looked at me first." You know I remember your ass. I know you was out there.
You like,
He was out there.
man.
He was like, "No, not him." I was like, my man just gave me a pass on that. Right? He took a whooping.
Man. I'm sure he did.
They whooped him.
I'm sure they
Ask
did.
Stacy.
Yeah. Real good.
So, guys just have to say yes or no. Man. Right? Oh, they whooped the man.
Man.
That man came back, boy.
Hey, with the
20
hood.
deep, with the hood, quick.
With the hood.
I'm like, where y'all was from? The 9, they got back. So, it wasn't but a couple of hours, bro. They assimilated real quick, came back through that bad boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had your boy up in there like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
By myself, bro.
Man.
By myself, man. You know what I'm saying, right? He was like, yo, my man right here. He was like, no, not him. I was like, boy.
Man. Let me
I said, you know what, man? Let me stop playing in these streets like this,
for real,
man. And being a part of shit that, excuse me, that I really, really, bro, it really ain't. I got more creative things that I can do with my time. I got other things I want to aspire to.
That's right.
But, you know, in our hood, you know what I'm saying, bro, like, those are one of the survival skills. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be.
It is a survival skill.
Bro.
Man.
Bro. Wasn't no ducking that. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the joint, you automatically, hey, as soon as you get on the duck, you won't count.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt coming up and stuff, man. So I just remembered that, man. These are lessons. This is the growth. These are the men that you're looking at today. And I got a lot of questions I need to ask this brother,
man.
You know, about why did we get the podcast started and all that, right? But we wanted to just give you some sight into where we came from.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was real. I mean, and when I say we come from two different walks, right?
Yeah.
The new building's about a new breed of people, and he had his own circle.
Yep.
So it was always them.
Yep.
They circle. So you know we'll always try to find a way to try to kick shit off. But it was like
would they bully ass?
Yeah, me,
bully.
But me and him, we was always like this. So it was one situation. I don't know what happened, but y'all had whooped. Who did y'all whoop? Y'all whooped one of the guys, and they came and got me, and came and got us. This the day that Tim Mama chased all us and called all the police. You know, she was a sheriff.
But somebody, who was that day? Because I don't want to call it.
Me, I'm thinking. I'm trying to.
I don't know if that's the time we got into it with Adam and Jake. I don't know.
You know what that is?
That's it.
That is the time we got into it.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
And that is crazy.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what happened, but it's a little thing in our neighborhood. We bored. We ain't got nothing to do. Whoever get into it with whoever, if we out, you ride through, you say it's on, it's on. We grouping up, we going.
Yeah.
So first thing they say is the new buildings. What? Man, I'm sick and tired of these niggas now.
Man.
I done gave these niggas. Hey, I'm sick and tired of these niggas now, man. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. It's up. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of hearing their name, man. Their name ringing too hard. Hey, this shit right here. This shit right here.
I know y'all over there feeling some type of way.
Come on, man. Fuck this shit. I'm riding today.
Oh, man.
Let's go. So you know, we get up there, right? And then I don't know who Tim was arguing with. Mm-hmm. But I know, man, folks weren't trying to play. When he came back up there with us, it was showtime. Mm-hmm. Man, let me tell y'all something. My man DJ Wrong, I love him. Mm-hmm. That boy called his mama on her ass. Listen to me, y'all. It's the difference when the police chasing you. But when you call sheriffs,
oh man,
they don't stop. They don't stop chasing you.
Right.
And when they got a 0 on you, they coming back the next day for you. And the next day after that, and the day after that. When they want you, mm-hmm. they gonna get you. I got a 25 automatic. Mm. When I tell y'all we came up here to do some shit, when we got there, as quick as we thought it was gonna start, it was basically over. The sheriffs hit that motherfucker so hard, I got to get out of here. Scat, I got to go. I got to go. Folks on your own, Jimmy. I love you. Bye-bye. I got to go. Scat, right? So we scatting that. And the funny part about this is, after this event happened, that Sunday, that's when we decided to start having football with each other, and
that's what happened right before we started doing that.
That was that big incident, and we was like, boom. But then what I'm trying to say is, when I got there, I felt some type of way because I seen my mans, and I seen his mans, and I seen Poochie, A10, Red. Wait a minute, this who y'all talking about? Oh, wait a minute, now. Now I'm confused again.
Yeah.
Like, wait, because, it was other names that I kept hearing that I didn't know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when I got there and I see my mans or whoever they was talking about was with my mans,
right.
I'm like, oh, shit. But before we can even get into, hold up, wait a minute, we got hit, right? So after that point, you know what I'm saying? We decided that it was going to be like this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? We had a football game. We played Killer Man against each other. Everybody was cool.
We did.
Everybody was cool. We had neutrons, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We had neutrons that was cool with both sides, too. So in our neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? It was like we always had some bridge or some binding moment that'll make us just not just go on each other. Mm-hmm. It'll make us think. Mm-hmm. It'll make us think because everybody had their own relationships with everybody, and you ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like my older brother was rocking with him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
That's my boy.
You know what I'm saying? My older brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
and we used to work out together.
Yeah. So in our neighborhood, if Big Bro say no, it's no. If Big Bro say go, it's go. But when you get a natural respect and a mutual respect for a man, me and him was in kindergarten already, so me and him already was cool. He's always, man, I ain't coming over your crib. Man, come through the crib, man. I'm not coming over your crib.
This man say right by Merrill Park. That's where they have their meetings at.
You good. Come through.
This is where they got meetings at. They around there swole. We talking about slide.
That man said, no, sir.
Yeah, y'all just be having random ass meetings all the time.
You good. Come through. I got him. Hey. For sure. Hey. He didn't just come through, started spending nights in my crib, spend nights in his crib. I'm talking about, we did so much, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, the neighborhood was just love.
You've been listening to the Outstanding Member Show, breaking bread with some of the realest entrepreneurs, hustlers, and influencers from all walks of life. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram at OSM_outstanding members. Follow us on Twitter at O$M__records. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back, family. Y'all know what this is.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding Members, Breaking Bread Podcast.
Yes, sir.
So my boy Lou G was just giving the breakdown on who he is, where he came from, and just all the makings of who you are today.
Yes, sir.
So you was really just giving us a thorough breakdown, man, about the hood. So I'm going to let you go ahead and get back into the story right now, bro, because I'm learning a lot.
Okay, so at this point, when people start dying, I'm starting to see that they wasn't dying in the hands of no ops. They wasn't dying in the hands of, it wasn't like that, First of all, you can't control the wild. Mm-hmm. The wild is just the wild. And it was certain people that was just wild that couldn't be controlled to where it was people that had money was like, man, he got to go. Just because they know. They was cowards and he was a gangster. So, too many people start to drop. Folks got killed here. I'm going to too many films. I'm doing too much sliding. That's what they call it today. Y'all come get one of the guys, man, we got to go do something. Then I start realizing who we sliding on. Wait a minute, what's going on, man? Right. Whoa. So, with this mentality of being a demon and with this mentality of being a gangster, y'all got to understand, it get to a point where I don't care who you is and how tough you is, you're going to have a reality check and a breaking point. Mm-hmm. And when you have your reality check, you better follow your signs, okay? Because I'm going to tell y'all, I had a whole bunch of different situations that made me wake up. When I say y'all wake up, I mean wake the fuck up for real. Because let me tell y'all something, the streets is real, and ain't no coming back. When you cross certain lines, it's people right now to this day that still hold grudges, and you can believe that. All fist fights, gang bangs, brawls, and beat ups and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when my guy Pook got killed, it was different for me. I didn't like the neighborhood no more like that. I wasn't proud because it was like when I was with him, I felt like I was Superman. This guy, I don't give a fuck who you is. Anybody know my nigga? Rest in peace, Pooh. Look, when you with folks, you about that business. Ain't you about that business? I don't give a fuck where y'all go. We had free reign on the whole city of Chicago. Because folks was a gangster. Folks was doing this thing. There's a lot of gangsters came from the mountain. A lot of people from our neighborhood, Jeffrey Manor, did a lot of things in these penitentiaries. Set a lot of presence in these streets. And y'all gonna hear this. Y'all gonna hear a lot of this on our podcast. Just pay attention to the history. Because there's gonna be some real guys on this show.
For sure.
You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, so at this point in my time, I'm starting to have like some shit to go on. Had an incident in the neighborhood. After Pook died, we got the clicking again. Because he was the one that held the neighborhood together on our thing. You know what I'm saying? Security, everything. He was on his business. It wasn't a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Ever. It wasn't a guy like that in our neighborhood that ran our neighborhood the way folks was on top of his business. We had security, we riding around, walkie-talkies, bikes, bangers, everything. Ain't nothing happening. You ain't coming in our neighborhood getting away with nothing. You come in that motherfucker, you get left in that motherfucker. That's what we was on. We was on our business. After that, motherfuckers come through, they was shaky. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't real. But what really changed the love, what really changed the history was the drugs. So when drugs came in play, now it's about money. Now money is the power. It's really not about the tough guy. It's about the money guys. And a lot of the niggas that had the plugs and a lot of the niggas that was getting money that was on top of the money, they was soft. They wasn't the gangsters. They was getting robbed by the gangsters. But they'd get on and stay on, and a lot of them on right now. Because you can't gang bang and sell dope. You can't get money and be at war. It don't work.
For sure.
And that's a hard lesson to learn on your own when you're in the field and you in it. You can't do them both. So that's what the fuck the problem was. I had to figure out what I wanted to do. How much shooting can you do before you get shot and killed?
Right.
How much pain can you give and serve? I got tired of funerals. I got tired of the same shit. I'm in a box. I can't go here. I can't go there. I can't go here because I'm in tour with everybody. How can you fix this shit? How can you change this shit? And that's how I got to thinking like, fuck that. And then I dived into money. So, by you being who you is and everybody know how it is and how it go, you got to take care of your business with your own. Wait a minute, man. We talk about the crack era, and everybody know about crack. You got to cook it. Alright? So when you get your shit, and by the time it gets to you, it done touch 4-5 hands, your overs when you cook is how you get your bag. But if that shit's marched and trampled on, it's over with. So now you start losing clientele. So it's like you can find out who was who because you can follow the work. Who had the customer. The clientele gonna follow the bomb. So the circle got small. Then these cutthroat niggas start getting in play, and then there's so now I'm in a situation I done started some shit and I gotta finish it. So now how I'm gonna hustle, how I'm gonna eat. My guys ain't my guys no more. Half of them went to the left when folks died, and niggas got the clicking again. So I got my own clique, so I'm using my resources and my clique. You know what I'm talking about? We different. We about us. So I get into a situation, helping one of my guys from the clique and shit, when gangsters do gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be that. But this particular time, motherfuckers called the police on me. Gave the police my street name. Now I'm on run. That's how I ended up in the projects.
I'm already know what
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's how I ended up going to the low end. And when I went into the low end, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. I get to the low end. It was a different thing about this thing of ours. You know what I'm saying? Because it was strictly by the book. It was strictly by the book. The boys, they did it different than the way we did it in the neighborhood. And when I tell y'all, it was so much love. When I tell y'all, believe it or not, living in Robert Taylor's, I was rocking with 40 Strong at the time. Okay? When I tell y'all living down there was the best living of my life, bro. When I tell you, bro, I've never seen money like that in my life. The buildings was rolling. when I tell y'all it was a fashion show every holiday. Your kids. People talk about people in the projects was broke. Shit.
No.
You a motherfucking lie.
No.
Ain't nobody ever said, nigga, that's the most money was getting this motherfuckers I know. It was about the hustle.
And it's way more family oriented than people would ever even imagine.
Bro, we had a 3-bedroom apartment. We spent $37 a month. 3 bedrooms, $37. Off the highway. 12th floor.
Go ahead.
Nigga, if this ain't the Jeffersons, I don't know what you talking about.
Right,
we done moved up.
You talking about the value, right? But I'm saying...
Come on.
You crazy. But no, I'm saying though, like, the camaraderie in the building. People on the different floors. Yeah. How, goddamn it.
Man, let me explain y'all.
I gotta come out there and see you and get shook downstairs.
Hey, look, let me explain y'all something.
They shake.
If you're a hustler, you're a hustler. In the projects, you get 2 or 3 different stores on every floor.
Right.
You get candy stores, nachos, you got loose squares, you got bootleg liquor, you already know you got every drug in the world. We get dice games everywhere. When I tell you it's 24 hours popping, don't go to sleep nonstop popping. That's what it was. You go down there and be up 2 or 3 days, don't even know it.
Right.
Because it's popping. It's non-stop popping. So at this point in time, I'm like, shit. Now the game banging done kind of slowed down because now everybody getting money. So now we done graduated from bats and golf clubs and knives and brass knuckles and straight. Okay, it's on. It's gunplay now. It's about art. You know that's what it was. So at this point, I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do?
You mean just in life?
Just in life, like I'm stuck. I mean, as a man, I'm just really, I'm tired of this shit.
How old are you around this time?
I'm at least 19, 20 right now.
All right.
Now I had a fast life, y'all, because I'm a 16, 17-year-old. I'm in the club with the old heads. They got me every club. So the club thing to me, that's where we caught all the people we was hunting. So I was never the type that's finna go hang out in the club and be one of them showboat ass niggas flashing money and jewelry with a bunch of goofies and bitches and tricking off and drunk and half my square. Because them the people we went to go get. And then by me being a shorty,
I
ain't gotta say nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I want to keep in mind too, I don't understand, you the youngest out of 3 brothers, so you had some people that come before you to walk some footsteps, man. They kind of like it removed a lot of the nonsense out the way for you and got you straight to it.
My oldest brother caught a murder.
I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying.
But my oldest brother, he caught a murder. Let me tell y'all, and this is like I said, my oldest brother caught a murder. Then Pook got murdered. So I lost my gangster guidance because my oldest brother, that's who I shared a room with. That nigga, gangster, gangster. You hear me? And he told me I couldn't be a gangster. I fuck you up, nigga. I'ma beat your ass. You ain't finna do this shit. You finna take your ass. So you too fucking smart. You got too much fucking brains. Boom, boom, boom. Right? I'm hard-headed.
That's what he said.
Yeah, man, come on, man. If you catch me with my hat cocked, man, I had to sneak and be a gangster.
Boy.
Y'all don't even know this. I had to sneak and be it.
And you was going so hard, I didn't know that.
And guess what? I was going hard till I seen that nigga.
Right, I didn't know that. Till you told me that later. And I had a chance to sit with
Big bro ain't on that, man. He'll fuck me up. So the thing is, check this out. We getting money. We getting money.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. So I learned a lot of stuff real quick. First of all, I'm trying to get money. My brother and them know I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so they'll take my work. What I'm supposed to do, I can't beat my big brother up. All right? How this nigga keep finding my stash spot? My brother next door started finding my stash spot. How both of these niggas? But what can I do? Because I can't beat my big brother up anyway, though, right? It's all right, these motherfuckers, y'all want to keep playing with me, right? Like I keep telling y'all, it's a time to be a fox and it's a time to be a lion. I went into fox mode. I always had a head on my shoulder. I said, this nigga keep coming in my motherfucking room stealing my shit. I'm going to have my shit in his room. I'm going to have his dumb ass to run past it every day looking for it. And guess what? I started getting robbed. I started getting money. You know what I'm talking about?
But now we're back to critical thinking.
Yeah, critical thinking. Everything is a message. It's a story, y'all. Critical thinking. You dig what I'm saying? And you have to be like this. So at this point in time, I'm in the projects now. In the projects, it ain't nothing to do if you ain't like plugged, if you ain't in the community.
Nah,
you understand? I'm a new kid on the block. I don't know nobody, so I can't trust nobody. My guard is still up because all the stories I done heard about being in the projects. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas for the hundreds don't, you know. I'm telling you, I went down here and I lived a decade of my life.
Yeah, nah, you was down there for a minute.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I said I gotta do something, and it was the projects that turned me on to what we on right now. And I'm just telling y'all about a cycle in life. Man, listen. One day, they had a Father's Day. Was it Mother's Day or Father's Day? It was Father's Day. When I went to the projects, I lived in the projects, but I wasn't plugged in the projects. I was plugged with Dog Pound, 39th, 35th.
Gotcha.
King, you know, we had a little area.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So we on Calumet. Dog gave me Calumet. That's when I met Rayfield, the ruler. You know, that's how I met a lot of people. You know what I'm talking about? That 24-hour Al Paz was on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm down there. My man KT from the mountain. He turned me on. When shit was going down, he like, I be on the lower folks now, man. Come down here, G. Come in, them niggas gonna love you, nigga. I'm telling you, come down here, G. It ain't like that. I go down there with folks, man. Believe it or not, them niggas love me. I used to wear khaki suits and steel-toe boots every day. And bandanas. You know what I'm talking about? Them niggas thought I was from LA. You know what I'm talking about? But I had khaki suit for every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? That was my get-up. That was my look. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on a run. I ain't tripping. Now folks them down there, I plug with them niggas, we get money, right? Now we get money down here in these projects, and I'm still not knowing what the fuck I'm gonna do in life, y'all. You know, I'm at this point, like, okay, what am I finna do? So, I meet my first baby mama. She was thorough. She had a name for down there for whooping every bitch from 55th to 22nd. All her cousins was them guys. So everything was just a bonus to what I was on. To where I didn't have to struggle so hard to get in or fit in and do my thing. I was already getting money, so I had cars, jewelry, I dress, you know, we keep clothes on, so you know that's what it is. Them boys dress like a motherfucker too. Everybody in the projects dress. So I just fit right into what was already going on. So they had this Father's Day picnic, right? Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks came out. So me and folks and them in the car getting fucked up. So every time we rapping, we get fucked up. We that's the song that we knew the hardest. That's the song that we knew the most. So we start being who we were. Who hey, look, I'm gonna do dance verse. You do you be, you know. Yeah. So we me and folks could perform this song. Right. Me, Tick, and TC. You know what I'm saying? We could perform this song. Right. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. They had a fucking microphone, and we rocked this motherfucking Father's Day thing, and by everybody knowing the song, the Dog.
Y'all did the Dog Pound. Y'all did that on Father's Day.
We did this song, bro, and I'm telling y'all right now, this day changed my life again. See, life just changed that quick. And I'm telling everybody that's listening to this, if you're struggling and you're in a space and you're in a place, and when your wheels start turning, don't second guess it. But if the energy is good and not just good and it's great, and you have an idea and that idea turns to a dream, follow it.
Absolutely.
Follow it. Because I'm going to tell y'all why. Because that's how we ended up here. Yeah. Check this out. You don't understand the energy I had to be able to rap with the crowd. I've never done this before in my life. So I don't know nothing about crowd participation. Right. I don't know nothing about leading the crowd. Right. Mic control. I don't know nothing about none of that shit, nigga. We fucked up. We just doing what we do. I don't know nothing about none of that shit. Right. But what I do know is that feeling, that energy, that moment, bro.
You felt it,
bro. It's priceless, and I need that shit. I need that shit every day now.
To boost my adrenaline.
I need this motherfucking power. I need this. I need to have fans. I need this right here, right now. Yeah. That's what started my rap career. First off, Southside Murder Clique, Money Mac and Murder in the building, M Trey. That's how we get started. It's on SMC, baby. Hey. Need this here. Okay, it's time to go get this little money. Time to go get this little money out this safe, alright? Because, believe it or not, boys, we finna start a record label. Nigga, look at me. What? Nah, we finna start a record label, G. What the fuck we hustling for? What are we doing this for? Buy clothes, fuck hoes, get drunk, be broke, buying each other out of jail because we do dumb shit. What we doing, y'all? So at this point, I had a dream. I had a vision. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Like, what's the end game?
What's the end game? I gotta see an end game on anything I do. If I don't see no end game, I ain't doing it.
Right.
I ain't doing it for nothing.
Facts right there, right?
I'm not doing it for nothing. I'm not doing that. So, what we gonna do? Man, my nigga Tick like, shit, I'm with it. Alright? It was me and Lunatic. Money, Mackin', Murder. My nigga, when I tell you this boy right here can freestyle from here to Mississippi and back, and the higher and the drunker he get, the colder he get. Right. He one of them, y'all.
One of them, y'all.
Right. He one of them. Look, man, I used to call myself the lyricist. And that boy called himself Tick. T-I-C, Tick nigga. That nigga was, my boy, man, Tick, when you watch this podcast, leave in the comment, man. Y'all know what's going on. All the people that know what I'm talking about, man, leave in the comment. Leave your comments. Hit me. You already know I'm right here. Ain't nothing but a phone call away. Let's get it cracking. I still got the lab. We can do what we want to do. I'm sitting on 1,000 beats still. What y'all talking about? It ain't nothing. But anyway, we started this Money Mac and Murder thing, and I get to the Guitar Center, and I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for.
Snap.
Right? So, guess what? It's too much to choose from. Cause guess what? We intertwining into some stuff. Now, man, y'all, I'm sitting here with my 45-year guy. Now, years is going past that. Now, we ain't seen each other. We don't know what's going on with each other. We don't know nothing. Okay? So, at this point in time, this something new. So, I'm like, I don't know what to buy. The guy at the Guitar Center, and I appreciate him because he was so real with me. I got a pocket full of money. I got $5,000 in my pocket, and I didn't know what to buy. That man put me up on this drum machine called a Boss DR5.
Already.
I said, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? You can stick some headphones in it and you can carry it around with you like a big ass Walkman. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, man, y'all, rumors on the street and word on the street is he the man on the mic. He the man on the mic. Now, I'm making a transition in my life, y'all. Now, it's been a lot of blood shit on both sides in our life, in the history of our neighborhood. So, I was so excited to be a part of something different. I was so excited to be learning something new and wanting something new out of life. I said, I got to put a team together then. I got to put a crew together. I got to get my name out here. I got these beats out here. I start changing my friendships now. I start changing my relationships now. I stopped hanging with gangbangers. I stopped hanging with negative people. And I replaced them with people that's in the business. People that was business-minded. Like-minded people like me that came from the same shit but always wanted something different. I met so many artists. I started attracting nothing but artists, singers, managers, CEOs, producers. Everybody, I just replaced all the wrong people with the right people. This is how I'm thinking. And it seemed like it was so many people in our organization that had talent and skills. So I said, damn. So when I was sitting down and I was secretly getting into certain spots and certain meetings and I was listening to the bigwigs talk and I was listening and I'm just taking notes.
Thank you all for tapping in and showing mad love and support to the Outstanding Member Show. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button and bell. Follow us on Instagram at OSM_outstanding members. Follow us on Twitter at O$M__records. Now, back to the show.
Hey, bro, I'm talking about, man. You see me over here, like I'm like stuck all the way while you're talking because it's crazy, bro, to know you for 45 years, but to hear you fill in the gaps,
man,
you know, in moments and times in your life, bro. And now to hear you talk about, you know, because I don't know if y'all peeped this or not, but he kind of like gave y'all the transition.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I was out in the street, I was making these moves, I lost 2 important people to me.
Yeah.
Around the same time, big bro.
Yeah.
Which is my big bro too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We kicked it on the tour bus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Right? And then poof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was devastating to have that happen, right?
Yes, sir.
Bro ended up moving.
Yeah.
And in that time right there asking itself, the question was, what am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because this ain't it right here.
Right.
This is not it. This is not my future. The end game. What's the end game right here? Because everybody I see in this lane going to jail or they dying. That is not meant for me. I'm sorry, fellas, but I can't be a part of this picnic.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And I know a lot of people can relate. That's why.
You know.
A lot of people can relate to that point they got in their life, and it was like, I want something. How deep does this go? What is the meaning of life?
That's right.
What is my legacy?
That's right.
And that's why we talking about legacy today, because at 19 years old, you was thinking about your legacy, bro.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
And I think some of the things that disturbed you that you broke down, like when you say it's family, and then we got to go against family. I think that disturbed you because it went against what your father.
What he taught me, security.
And so I just wanted to make that point.
Yes, and you made a very, very good point.
Right? Like it went against everything
that you was taught. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't go against the grain, man.
Right.
When I started learning things about critical thinking, common sense didn't make sense no more. Right. Do that make sense?
No, that makes I understand that. Do that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand that. I understand it. Do that make sense?
So the critical thinking part. It put me above the bullshit. I can see it a mile away. I can smell it. I can tell you who it is. I can come in a room and I can read your last name. It's like I evolved into something different because I wanted something more. Okay? And the thing is, it's really hard, y'all. And I know a lot of people struggle with this today. Breaking bad habits. Oh my God.
Man, bro. Hey, you speaking on something right now, man. I'm going to go and hit you with the snaps right now, right?
Man!
Breaking bad habits, bro, because that's exactly what the hell you had to do, bro, in order to make that shift.
In order
to make that shift, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, gotta break bad habits, because if you don't, your bad habits going to catch up with you at some point in your life.
Yes, they are.
At some point.
Yes, they are.
At some point, right, bro? And so you made that shift, right?
Yes,
and I just wanted to say this, right? I want to backtrack just a little bit. Don't forget what you was talking about right there with breaking bad habits.
Right.
But I want to say, I think that's what made me and you become as close as we was, right? And I want to share this with you. Now, I know you just told me the story, but when I say this, you going to say, oh, yeah, that is what happened there.
Yeah, okay.
Because it brought me and you so close, bro.
Okay.
And I don't want you to take it away from yourself.
No. Come on.
Right? I don't know what it was that hit you that year, but I know for a fact that you was making the shift, and the reason I know you was making the shift from the street to the music game was surprise the hell out of me, because I'm out there doing my thing. Hey, I'm K-Bar, I'm out here. Yeah, and vice versa. We moving with Prime, DJ Ram, Furious Styles on the beats, right?
Yes.
What happened was, bro, and I don't know if you, and I bet it's gonna click in your head now, bro. You walked from Merrill Park. You walked, bro, to my crib on Van Vlissingen, bro. Hit the bell. I came out. Me and you was standing in front of the crib, and you told me, hey, bro, I'm about to get in this rap game, bro. I'm really about to jump in it, but I don't know exactly what I want to go grab. I'm going to hit this drum machine, right? What you think I should grab? I was like, bro, I'm going to hit the guitar center. What you think I can grab? The first thing I think you should get, bro, is this motherfucking drum pad.
Hey, listen.
First thing I think you should get.
Listen, and he is motherfucking right. That motherfucking DR5. That's why I got that motherfucker.
Yeah.
My guy, I got an 808. Yeah. And you told me to get the DR5. You said get in.
Yeah. That's because that's all I knew at the time.
Bro.
I ain't want to act like I knew no other.
You are fucking right. My bad, y'all.
No, it's all good.
It's all good.
No. The moral, the message is still the same.
Yeah.
I just want, because that moment meant a lot to me.
Guess what?
Because when you left, I was like, damn, bro. He really... Now, I'm going to tell you, it ain't when you left. It's when you came back with it.
Ha!
I said, oh, bro, when they got this piece right here, man.
You told me to go get it.
Bro, serious.
You told me to go get it. Put these on and listen to this.
And bro...
Let me show you what I'm on.
And I just got to say this, man, because I don't want it to pass, man. This is my lifelong brother right here.
Yes, sir.
You ain't even got to the part, man, about all your projects that you put out.
Oh, no.
SMC.
No. Right. Yeah.
Movies. Hey.
You know
Jay,
what?
go ahead, tell your story, but please don't forget to do that, bro.
But guess what,
right?
though? I got you. But check this out. So he right. He the one told me to go get the boss.
My brother, man.
When I got that motherfucker and I came back, we chopped it up, right?
Oh, did.
Y'all want to hear something funny though? He like, well, I said, yeah, I got the DI5. I said, but I got a whole studio.
So did.
He said, you got a studio? You got a lab? Oh, I got my own lab, bro.
So did.
I got my own lab now. At mama crib? No, bro. Where your lab at? I said,
guess where the lab was at?
I said, it's in the Robert Taylor's. He said, the folks now?
Robert Taylor.
He said, sorry, we ain't gonna never do no music.
In the Robert Taylor.
I said, bro, it ain't like that. Folks them ain't on that, man.
This man just like playing with my life.
I said it ain't like that. I said, folks them down there, they good people, man. They good, man. It ain't like that. As long as you don't come through that motherfucker with your head broke to the left and you disrespecting and gangbanging and shit, you know, they about their money down there, folks. And plus you with me. I said, people know me. Everybody fuck with me is a rapper or whatever, and they know I ain't finna bring no bullshit down there because I respect the guys and I respect the land and I know how it go. He like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't coming to no motherfucking project.
Man, I had the Bible and the Quran in my hand. Folks of them still shook me down. They still shook me down. Hey, that's...
Let me tell y'all something. This man right here.
I had to come, man.
Hey, but and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you believe in something, and it's official and it's real, you will go through hell and high water to make it happen with who you gonna make it happen with. And see, it's crazy because me and this man talking about shit that happened 30 years ago. Yeah. And here we are 30 years later doing a podcast together right now. So y'all gotta understand this shit, this connection, this whole thing of ours, what we explaining to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't stop. Yeah, and it ain't gonna stop.
For sure.
You know, so the thing is, Fully at the building.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey Lou, what up?
Yeah.
Folder, you know, yeah, that's my bro. Here I come.
For sure.
I'm coming get him. So I go down there. Hey fam,
that's
remember
facts.
this face.
That's facts.
Remember this face. This is my brother.
That's facts.
Remember this face. He good.
Yeah, he gonna be coming
up here to do music. That's it.
That's what you said.
That's it. He only coming over here to do music.
Yeah.
And guess what? The guy, you good, G? Go ahead on. Boom, boom. Got out that way. They kept doing what they doing. We go upstairs. That boy got upstairs and we closed that door.
Yeah.
That boy took a deep breath.
Chicago, boy.
He said, man, I can't believe this.
Yeah, first of all, bro, I ain't supposed to be doing nothing like this. First of all, I'm breaking all type of
Wait a minute. This boy say, I can't believe this shit.
Hey, I go tell one of the Stones where I'm at. They like, why would you do that, Stop?
What was you on?
Right, what did you go? Hey, music, man. Chasing my love with my brother, man, who insane in the membrane.
I'm trying to tell you
something. He gonna move down there. I gotta come up to the 12th floor to come practice, come get on the music. But I showed up. I popped out, bro.
And rocked all motherfuckers. Rocked.
Man,
do y'all hear me?
Man,
rocked.
We killed, bro. We killed.
And from that point, I seen what this shit was. I seen it was bigger than Nino Brown and G Money. I seen this shit. I said, okay, this is something here. Like, I can work with this. This is something that I like. So now the entrepreneur started turning on in my head. The legal entrepreneur. Yeah. Because it's so many levels to this shit. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
You know, the drug money was okay, but I could charge time for studio time. I could charge for my beats. We can throw shows now and rent out shit. And I can make door money. It just opened up 10 different hustles. 100 different hustles that I didn't have before. You understand what I'm saying? So the hustler in me said, shit, I know 50 rappers down here, 20 rappers out here, so many Oh shit, I gotta get on my business.
Hey, bro. I gotta stop playing around with you, man, because you're a legend here in the shop, bro. You done a lot of work.
Man, thanks, bro.
I understand the humility that you're showing right now to the people, man, with just making sure. But, bro, hey, bro, can you just start running down the list? No, for real, bro. Because you done did too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got movies, man. You got albums. SMC, how many albums did y'all put out with us?
We did the Southside Murder Clique EP, then we did the album.
Hey, bro, I remember walking into Scotty Records.
Yes.
And getting that.
And buying our tape. Yes.
Yeah, and getting that.
Buying our tape. And the thing is, you know, Money Mac and Murder had a whole bunch of music before we got Southside Murder Clique. We started clicking with so many guys. We was like, fuck it, we finna be a clique. Mm-hmm. We met the Gangsters off 79, Jeff Nim, Reese B, Homicide, Kilo G, Goldie. You know, these some spitters. You know, and it was all different walks of hip hop. It wasn't we didn't. Y'all gotta understand when we was doing music, it was hip hop. It was bars, y'all. It was bars. Yeah. And, you know, it was different thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people like to this day, like, damn, I just can't. You know, I'm gonna get into that later on too. But dropping projects and dropping mixtapes, it wasn't nothing to me.
You went on a tear though.
Yes, bro.
After you got that drum pad, bro,
it was over with.
You just started dropping tapes. You just started dropping joints, right?
Yes, and selling them just on the land. Let me tell y'all something. Just eat. If I put a tape out and it make me $1,500, I gotta put another one out. It wasn't about no millions. If it made me $500, I'm putting another one out. Cause that's how you start to roll. Then I started to network. Then I started to click with people. And then we said we're gonna start taking this shit on the road. After you know so much going on in Chicago, people start getting busy quick. People see the trend, you know, you got this studio, now you got 5 studios around you. Now it's time to move around. You get what I'm talking about? Because now it's time to go feed us and see how the world gonna like us now. So back then we ain't had no internet, we ain't had no YouTube, we ain't had no Facebook, we ain't had none of this shit.
Just please listen to my demo.
Hey, please listen to my demo. Guess what? We gangsters. So guess what we gonna do? Sure. We gonna grab 3 cars of motherfuckers. We gonna fill these trunks up with tapes and guns. And we gonna ride to the motherfucking city that we gonna go to. And we gonna post up at your local gas station. And we ain't give a fuck who neighborhood it was in. And we gonna deal with whatever we gonna deal with.
You had to grind like that.
Because we grinding. It wasn't about neighborhoods. It wasn't about nothing territory. It wasn't about gang banging. Man, we out here selling music, man. So that's what we did. You know, Southside Murder Clique. Money Mac and Murder, Shorty D, man. Shorty Showstopper, Shorty D. He was a little guy of the crew. And we got to pumping this music out, bro. And we kept pumping this music out, doing mixtapes. Then from the Southside Murder Clique, I did the Hustaholics series. We all turned into Hustaholics. You know what I'm talking about? We bought Hustaholics out. We bought Volume 1. We hooked up with Insanity Entertainment. That's how I met Red Dog, G'd Up at the time. He was G'd Up Incorporated. Ill Chill. I had met Fat Mac. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas from Indiana. That's when we start clicking from Gary to Indiana. You know what I'm saying? And we was doing our thing. So doing the Hustaholic thing, I probably dropped maybe three albums, 2 mixtapes on a Hustaholic series. You know what I'm talking about? And then I did the official Loop Music series when I went to Kankakee. You know what I'm talking about? When I go to Kankakee, I got to clicking with a whole, you know, it's like wherever I went at this point when I made my mind up is when I'm telling y'all on entrepreneurship, and when I said that this is going to be a part of me for the rest of my life and this is how I'm going to leave my legacy, it had to do with this music. So wherever I went, that's how the music came with me. So first of all, I go to Kankakee.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That is
I go to Kankakee. So I'm traveling with it. Wherever I go, I'm the studio man. I got beats. Hey, that's what's going on. You know. So I get to Kankakee, man. We in the county, right? And I never forget that. First night we in the county. I don't know. I'm in A county, so you know, I'm trying to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know. So before bedtime, niggas got the nerve to start spitting bars. Whoa!
We in a session. We in one.
We in a session right here. So niggas busting off. I'm listening. Niggas busting. Man, I got the busting. Y'all got me fucked up. I got the busting. I got the busting in that bitch.
For sure.
Second night in that motherfucker, niggas like, folks, you gotta hit me with some of that shit. Hit me with some of that real shit, G.
Yeah.
I got the busting. and my name in the county, I said, man, look, who y'all motherfucking coldest rappers in Kankakee? Who the studio? Where the music at in Kankakee? Where the lab at? First name they said was, shit, Big Stomach Records. Big Stomach? I'm saying to myself, huh? Big Stomach, huh? I bet. When I got out, I get in the phone book. I'm looking these guys up. Can't find them. I get to riding around, man. Where Big Stomach Records at? I'm pulling up on niggas with rims and cars, you know. Niggas supposed to know. Right. I'm pulling up on the hustlers. Nigga, where Big Stomach at? Where Big Big Stomach? You talking about Big Bob now? You talking about BMG? Bob BMG, huh? I said, Bob a white boy? Shit. All right. So let me find who these guys is. I get a number. I bump a girl named Spinny. My sister. She, you gotta meet BMG. BMG got the studio. BMG the man. He make all the beats. He do all the engineering. Oh, that's the guy I definitely need to be. Me. At the time, y'all, I got a sun-kissed orange Cadillac with gold flakes, chrome nose, Gucci headliner from front and back, custom seats with Hustleaholic Entertainment in the motherfucker, 5,000 watts in the trunk, sitting on Kingpins and low pros. Alright, I'm shitting on the land, just in the dough. You know what I'm talking about? Just to let y'all know. So my bright orange ass riding around town. You know I'm sliding. You know what I'm saying? Boom! I pull up, shaking the whole house. He like, who the fuck is this nigga? I came. I talked to the man. She put me on the phone with him. The man gave me his address. I pulled up on the man. The lab is in the crib. When I pulled up on the man, I looked at him. He looked at me. I said, what's up, dog? I'm Luke. L-O-O-T-G. He said, I'm Money. BMG. I said, so your name Money? And my name Luke? I said, we got to do an album. I didn't even know this nigga. I ain't heard him. He ain't heard me. But just off the energy and the name. And see, y'all got to understand what I'm saying. Because he do what I do. He's a producer. He's a rapper. He's an engineer. He's the business and running the label. So I just met another form of me in my eyes.
And you surrounded yourself around people who were doing like-minded things.
That's what, using that energy and turning yourself into a magnet. You don't have to chase. Listen, y'all, if you don't know now, you know. You don't have to chase nothing. Right. You're attracted to you.
Oh, that's a fact right there. Yep. Everything you need.
You don't have to chase nothing. You're attracted to you. I met my man BMG. Man, went in the crib, did a song. I said, I'm finna go back to my crib. I'm finna plug my shit up. I'm finna get busy. I'm finna come over here with some beats. We gonna get busy. I did a song. We freestyled for about 2 hours. We did a song before we got drunk. Once we got drunk, all right, we gonna do no sloppy recording. We know better. We'll get back at it tomorrow. I'll be back though, bro. I got you. Went to the crib, plugged my shit up, pulled out some beats, got some shit going, came over to the man crib. I had about 5 beats ready. All right. I walked up on him. He got 3 songs and a verse and a hook already done. So I had to drop 3 verses as soon as I got there before we even got into my shit. When I put some of my shit on, he did the same thing. Before you know it, me and this man had about 10, 12 songs in less than 4 days.
Just like that.
Just like that. This just how it happened. When the chemistry and the magic good, it's going on. So I'm like, man, what you want to do? He like, man, you know, it's a lot going on with my team. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, everybody doing their own thing right now. You know, this shit dying down, man. I'm like, man, you want to do something? You want to click up? You want to start a label or something? Man, y'all, we passed the 90s now. We into like 2001, 2002. I'm talking right now. Okay? So, he like, all right, bet. Now, it's about 2004. Yeah, it's about 04 about right now. So, he like, all right, bet. You want to do something? I said, yeah. He said, man, I don't know what we gonna call ourselves. I said, man, I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. I said, man, we like the same guy, bro. It's like you my twin, bro. He like, huh? I'm like, bro, you family orientated, bro. You do this music, you love your music, bro. I said, man, you for the people, bro. You got a good heart. You always trying to help somebody, bro. You uplifting humanity, bro. I said, to me, bro, you an outstanding member, bro. You're not a regular dude, bro. Okay. I said, you're an outstanding member. And he was like, huh? And believe it or not, he a vice lord. Guess what? Gangs never mattered when it came down to real men. Yeah. Gangs never matter. Your flag, your style, your color, it wasn't about that. Yeah. It ain't never been about that, y'all. So listen to me. I said, man, you an outstanding member. He like, well, shit. if I'm an outstanding member, you're an outstanding member. I said, yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that. And guess what? I went and got that paperwork pimping. You get what I'm saying? And see, this guy right here, it's actually a success story. You know, you can take your hat off and you can turn to the side and see a cigar in my hand and you can say that's me. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. But that's how Outstanding Members
was born.
That's crazy. In Kankakee County.
That's
in
crazy.
2004 or 2005, we dropped our first tape called Let's Bang.
We getting to it now.
Now,
right. They've been seeing the backdrop behind us, right? I didn't know, boy.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, ask me.
Come on, hey, boy.
I got to tell it. I got to tell it how it is. So we dropped Let's Bang. And a little folks on EP did a photo shoot, put it out. You know, at the time, y'all, we was just CD baby. Right? Man, we ain't on that CD baby. You dig what I'm saying? Paid our little fees. We got shaking and moving, y'all. We got shaking the town up. Now, motherfuckers like, okay, Money Cousin Endo seen what was happening. Folks like, I got to get on this. One of the guys, he spit, still with us to this day. We the original 3 Outstanding Members. It started off me and Money, and then Endo came aboard, and that's how this whole thing started. Now, we are a social club. We are a brotherhood, okay? We are squares, if y'all know what that means, okay? It's all in the circle, because this is what I'm saying. It's all about loyalty, integrity, unity, uplifting our people. So that's what been the movement. So, you know, in certain lanes, we didn't even jump in because that wasn't good for all of us.
Right.
Certain opportunities came in the music business that we turned down because that wasn't good for us. I always seen this independency. I always seen this whole thing. I done watched some of my people that I done helped get raped. Get certain things happen to them that as a man, it couldn't happen to me. If it did, I'd be in jail for the rest of my life because I ain't going. So when you see them kind of situations like that, you avoid them. I just be patient, and if it's meant like that and it's coming to me like that, I'm gonna get to it at my own pace. But I started listening to the rules. I started seeing the game that was being played behind the scenes that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and I ain't want to be a part of all of that.
So that's what made you break off, bro, and become independent.
And that's what made me break off, and then this OSM is so universal because, it's Outstanding Members, but I want some money.
Dollar sign.
This dollar sign. You understand what I'm saying? All this stuff is mad.
Symbolic.
It's symbolic.
Yeah, it is, bro.
And ever since then, we've been doing the same thing. We mentor the youth.
Yeah.
When I did my movie 773 to Go, we 18 million views on Tubi right now, y'all.
18 million.
And it's independent. I'm doing part 2. It's taking me time to get to it on part 2 because I'm a perfectionist.
You're not just gonna run past 18 million though.
18 million.
18
views,
million, bro.
Yeah, on Tubi.
That's sensational, bro.
Yes. And thank all the fans and thank all the support. I appreciate y'all. And
that's great. Bro.
Part 2 gonna drop so soon and so quick. I gotta get this podcast out the way first.
For sure.
But part 2, I'm telling y'all, we already behind the scenes working on it. Everybody on the team know it. I love y'all. I thank y'all for supporting and believing in my dream. And y'all already know we on go mode. That everything is green, so we finna go.
For sure.
We've been secretly recording for a couple months now, so it's coming. But I'm telling y'all. But anyway, doing that movie, it was crazy, man, in my life. Because we talking about me right now. I had actually done been to prison. I done got out of prison. Money moved. We still doing this Outstanding Members thing. But we doing it from a distance now. He's 7-8 hours away now. I get out the joint. I'm like, I'm thirsty. You know me. What's to it? What everybody got going on? I got to get back to it. Well, when I was in the joint, I had some things that happened to me. I lost my dad. I don't think, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Check this out. I got a phone call while I was in prison. And you know how it is if you locked up and the guards come get you, COs come get you and take you to the counselor office to where you have to get on the phone. You know something bad. It was my little sister. She called to tell me that my dad was in the hospital, lung cancer, on his way finna check out. What? I don't believe that. You can't tell me.
Had to call and tell you that.
Yeah, my sister. Yeah, you know, that girl, I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Monique, what? Yeah. Talk to him. I talked to my old man. First thing he asked me was how I was doing. That fucked me up, y'all. This man on his damn bed, dying of cancer, and he asked my black ass who made a wrong decision in life, who's sitting in fucking prison in the belly of the beast, how the fuck am I doing? What? Man, I'm good. I'm on my way home. I'm waiting on my time cut to kick in. When that motherfucker kick in, I should be out of here right now. I done gave this time back. I'm waiting on them to process my last time cut. I guarantee you give me 30 days, I'ma be there, Pops. I will be there. They gotta process my time cut, y'all. I supposed to get out on March 1st. I supposed to get out on March 1st. We about at March 7th or 8th. I supposed to get out on March 1st if they would have processed my time cut. I'm mad at the motherfucker, man. I need to be there for my old man. That shit crazy as hell. I'm like, damn. So, at that point, I started to feel different. So, you know the normal prison shit. When I was in prison, I wrote books. I wrote this book. I wrote this book called Fixing You. I wrote probably 10 books in prison, wrote about 30 songs, and wrote some music, wrote a movie. You know, when you're in prison, you got to find something to do. I stayed in the law library. I stayed helping people beat their cases and getting up out of there. That's how I got out of the county so quick, waiting to get a bed in prison. I started helping niggas beat their case in the county. They had to get my nigga ass up out of there. Prosecutors didn't know what to do with me. I started studying law. I started doing what I supposed to do. You know what I'm talking about? You know, they was railroading. They slamming nigga. They got one guy that they found 2 pills in the car. This man confessed to a pill. He confessed that he was his. There's 4 people in the car with class A charges. No, man, we ain't doing that. No, man, let these boys go home. You already confessed to it. You already got a lawyer. You already took the case. These people innocent. How y'all gonna put the same thing on all of them and you said it was yours? What law is that? Come on, man. Y'all playing with these people, man. I got to tell people saying how to do it and how to stem these public defenders. And guess what? They start getting up out of there. That's what got me out the county. We went back to my dad. So I'm telling you about my dad. So I'm in here. And I get on the phone. And I call to where my dad was. He answered the phone. And I'm talking to him. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, I'm all right. He's like, man, you know. He's like, he said, I'm through. And I said, no, I don't say that. I said, man, listen, go roll you up a joint, drink your Budweiser, and keep doing what the fuck you been doing. You know, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed till you say it changed. When your mind changed, then that's when everything changed. He said, man, don't let these people cut on me. He said, if they cut on me, I'm through, Stank. Because that's what he called me, Stank. You know what I'm saying? My old man used to call me Stank. So, I'm like, no, Pops, it's good. I want just hold on. I got some questions I want to ask you because I need to know where we come from. I need to know what part of Blackfoot Indian you are. I need to know about grandmama and granddaddy because I never met my grandparents. I never had grandparents in my life. So it's things on my mind as a man that I wanted to ask my dad so I can do this research for my family tree. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right. So I get off the phone with him. I call my people. I call my mama. And by the way, he had told me he was in the hospital and he was by himself. I said, what the fuck you mean you by yourself? Ain't nobody there with you? None of my sisters, none of my brothers, whatever. Monique just left. Everybody been here. He's like, hey, I'm all right. I said, hell no, you ain't all right. When the phone hung up, I'm calling. I'm on fire. Why ain't nobody at the hospital with Pops? Monique just left. You must have called when she just left. Okay, well, who on their way up there then? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He don't need to be by himself not 1 second. Mm-hmm. He cool. We know the nurses. We know. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I've been there for the last 2 or 3 days. What is, you know, I'm mad, right? Let me get past that. Mama, what's really going on? She was like, baby, he gonna be okay. I said, Mama, talk to me. I said, Mama, talk to me. She said, he gonna be okay. I said, all right, Mama. I said, you sure? She said, yeah. I said, all right. So, I hang up the phone with my mama. I called my sister about an hour later. She give me the shit my mama ain't gonna tell me. It's over with. Luke, it ain't looking good. And it's like, Russell came in, my other brother, and because my dad had remarried at the time. And his wife, she had cancer. And both of them were sick. She ended up passing 6 months after he passed. So check this out. My sister can tell me the truth. She like, hey, he ain't doing good. They done cut him and put a feeding tube in him. He ain't eating. I said, why he ain't eating? He don't want to eat nothing but mama food. Mama been feeding him. We having problems getting that because they got him on a feeding tube now. Mama was bringing him food every day. He was eating every day. Now he don't want to eat. He ain't eating the hospital food. He don't want to eat nothing but mama food. And he got this feeding tube. And I said, Monique, he said he didn't want to be cut. He said, don't cut him open. That's what he told me. Why y'all let them do that to him? You know what I'm saying? She like, I couldn't stop it. Russell came and his wife and, you know, I wasn't here. They did it when I wasn't here. I'm like, oh, man. Daddy said he ain't want no motherfucking feeding tube in him, bro. He said he didn't want to be cut. I'm mad. I'm talking about, nigga, when you talking about rage and anger right now because I'm saying to myself, my bitch ass sitting up in here and I'm supposed to be out there for my old man. I'm junior, nigga. I'm junior. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm mad than a motherfucker, right? I go to sleep, bro. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Something bothering me. I tapped into my daddy now. I feel my daddy now. Come on. I feel him. He don't feel good. And I thought about my selfish ass. I said, you selfish motherfucker. I said, forgive me, God. I'm sorry. Because I'm thinking about me. I asked my dad to wait till I get out. Wait for me to get out. Okay? Yeah. How can I ask a man on this dying bed that? Thinking about me. Okay? I said, damn, God, I'm sorry. I said, God, I know if it's his time and you need him, I'm wrong for stepping on your toes, and I'm wrong for being selfish for thinking about my wants and my needs. I said, because I should have been had this information. I should have been asked him. I said, God, if you need my dad, and I don't want my dad to suffer another minute. I'm talking to God now, y'all. I'm talking to God. I said, God, if you need him, what can I do? But I don't want him to suffer no more. I said, he can't suffer no more. So if that means him coming with you right now, just for him not to suffer, go and do what you got to do, God. Straight up. Went to sleep like a baby. After I had the conversation with God. I couldn't sleep before then. Bro, I woke up that morning, bro. And I felt empty. I felt a part of me was gone. I felt alone. I ain't gonna lie. I felt alone. At that point, I'm like, damn. I already know what it is. Go to the phone. Call my mama. She ain't pick up. Call my sister. She ain't pick up. Called the white girl who I had to make all the three-way calls for me. She ain't pick up. Nah, this some bullshit. This some bullshit. I know, but I need confirmation. Okay? So now, I got anxiety or something going on that I ain't never had going on in me before.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'm not cool no more, y'all. I ain't cool. I'm not a cool dude right now. I know what's going on. I feel it, but I'm not cool. And 4 COs come to my room. We need you to come with me. For what? I'm on ball. I'm on ball. For what? I ain't did shit. I ain't fucking with nobody. Leave me the fuck alone right now. Cause this is a bad. So please, it's not like that. Cool CEO. Cool. Johnson like, come on, man. You're like, it's not like that. You're like, trust me, brother. Just come on. It's not like that. We ain't here to bother you. You ain't did nothing wrong. You got a family emergency. I already knew what time it was. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's go. Take me in them. He said, man, do you got any beef with anybody on the pod? I said, hell no, man. He said, man, I don't even want to tell you, man. Huh? Go and call your family. Take as much time as you want. Call your family. I call. It's a direct number now. It ain't no telecom number, so you know, motherfucker answer the phone. Hello? Why the fuck y'all playing with me? I've been calling all motherfucking day. Why ain't nobody answer the phone? Hold on. Get my mom on the phone. What's up, mama? Hey, baby. I said, hey, baby. I said, what you doing? She said, just thinking. I said, how you doing? She said, as best as I could right now. I said, Mama, why y'all want to answer my calls? She said, because your brother told me, don't tell you because you in there. And if I tell you, you're going to snap and you will never get out. And we need you to come home. Now, my brother did 18 and a half years, so, you know, that's somebody that's been incarcerated that they'll listen to. And he didn't tell them nothing wrong. But they didn't know that I had, like, I already started to, like, change so much. And I'm so pure now because I'm in tune with the higher power, the higher self. I'm in tune. I'm in line. I'm in full line. I'm talking about I'm glowing with the spirit on me. You understand what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm like, all right. So me and my mama talking. I said, Mama, I knew he passed. I said, how did he pass? She said, well, he wasn't in the hospital. He passed at Monique house. He was at the crib with the family. I said, for real? She said, yeah. I said, get out of here. And then she got to telling me everybody that was there, right? And I'm laughing, and I feel good. I'm sad, but I feel good that he was with the family, and his transition wasn't bad, and that's how I knew I was special. That's how I knew the old man had his hand on me. Because I'm talking and I'm getting instant results. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what's going on now. Okay? So now, that little moment, it lasted until the phone call ended. When the phone call ended, I had a psychological breakdown because I needed somewhere to cry, and I needed somewhere to go off, and I needed somewhere to go crazy, and I didn't have nowhere to go. I asked her to put me in solitary. I was on a level 1 in the medium. It ain't no solitary like that. Right. You know what I mean? Lock me down. I need to release. And I don't need to do this in front of everybody. So I couldn't. You understand what I'm saying? So I couldn't. So I got so mad that I didn't have no space to grieve.
Process.
So, I don't know, bro. I just snapped. I just balled my fist up. And all I seen was a line in the middle of the floor. And I walked this line, boom, the hallways. I just walked the line, and I had my fist balled up, and I said to myself, first nigga bump into me, I'm killing him. And I just started walking this line, and I just kept walking. I walked this line for about 6 hours. I'm talking about I just kept walking. I kept walking. As soon as somebody bump into me, I'm killing them. I don't give a fuck who it is or what. Don't nobody say nothing to me. The expression and the anger I had on me for that 6 hour walk, y'all, the fucking whole joint was different. The joint was different. My pie, it was different. It was different, bro. I'm walking. Then tears start coming down my eyes, y'all. And I'm walking. And then, once I let them tears out, the anger released. And then when the anger released, I started thinking about my babies. I started thinking about my children. I started thinking about my family. I started thinking about, I gotta go home. And I went and sat my punk ass on my motherfucking bunk and laid down and passed out. I didn't eat for 2 days. My father transitioned on the 18th of March. I supposed to get out on the 1st. I'm mad. I get out on the 30th of March, 31st, April Fool's Day. I get out 12 o'clock that night. On my nephew, I get out on Bubba's birthday. Next day was April Fool's Day. I get out of prison, man. And I'm going to tell y'all, being in a situation that you ain't got no control over is a motherfucker. Then being in a situation where you got to make a split decision right now. Out of anger, the first 6 hours I was walking that floor, y'all see, I was in a whole different mindset. I was in the zone, right? I was in the zone saying, bump into me, I'm killing you. I didn't give a fuck about going home. When I let them tears out, and I got to crying, and I had to release some of that pressure, then my mind started working again. And the higher me and the better me said, this ain't no place for me. Right. I done put all this work in to get to the crib. I'm right here at the finish line. You telling me I ain't gonna take my last step? Oh no, I gotta get to the crib. This ain't no place for me. Right. This is the last time y'all won't ever see me. Right. I'd rather be dead than come back to this motherfucker. Now my mind was made up at that point right then and there. If I got a chance and it came down to it, I'm going that day. I'm not going to prison. And my man said, this part of me is over with. This is the last time they gonna ever get out of me. I'm going to the crib, fam. Let me tell you something. That humbled me for the rest of my life. Right. That situation right there humbled me for the rest of my motherfucking life, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now.
Yeah. That's what they call, bro, my mentors, Dr. Glass, they call that the aha moment in your life. Like, it's out, but it is like, I got it now.
Yes.
I got it. I just figured something out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what it said. You want to go home or you want to stay here? Nah, this ain't no place for me. Right. Let me get to the crib. So let me tell y'all something. No matter what y'all going through in life, no matter what y'all doing, do not make no life decision out of anger. Do not make no long-term decisions out of anger. Right. Do not make no decisions about nobody y'all love out of anger. Calm down first. Get over it. Get out your motherfucking feelings. Take a deep breath.
Facts. And think of other solutions and ways to handle it. That's right and exact, bro. That's right and exact. Hey, bro, I just gotta say this, man. Hey, today we didn't know what exactly we wanted to do today. We kind of get toward the end. We know we wanted to come out and talk about legacy, and we both was gonna give you a little bit about like who we were and our background.
Thank you all for tapping in and showing mad love and support to the Outstanding Member Show. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button and bell. Follow us on Instagram at OSM_Outstanding Members. Follow us on Twitter at O$M__records.